Welcome, boys and girls, to another one of the episodes of SarCAST podcast. Unfortunately, this episode right here, I'm doing a quick little episode. Well, not a quick one. It's a normal episode, but we're doing this before MPL playoffs, right? So, unfortunately, I can't really arrange the NACT podcast that I wanted to go for with some guests yet, but right after MPL playoffs end, I'll have a lot of time and I'm going to be focusing 100% on the podcast. We're going to be inviting some people and we're going to be doing like a whole lot, right? For M4 predictions, for NACT predictions, and basically everything outside of MPL ID, right? But here you go. Today we're just going to be doing it solo once again. I think this is going to be the last solo for quite some time, because we're going to get a few guests right after M4 playoffs is done. Some pro players, some coaches, maybe, I don't know. I'm just, there's a lot of content ideas in my head, and let's just get right into the SarCast episode first before we talk about any of that, right? Because we'll have more of that in the ending, so don't worry, okay? Welcome to the SarCast episode. First topic that we are going to be talking about is the M4 qualified team. So right now, I'm just going to tell you guys every single team who have qualified to the M4 World Championships. In case you don't know where to search it up as well, I'm going to tell you guys right now. For the M4 qualified teams, we're going to start with Myanmar. Falcon Esports have secured the Myanmar position. So they won against Phoenix 3-1 yesterday. And they are going to be flying to M4. Can't wait to see Falcon Esports. This is the team that I expected and I predicted to actually win the Myanmar qualifiers. So congratulations to Falcon. We're going to see them in M4. Next on the list is MENA, MPL MENA. Thrones Esports will be representing MENA. Malaysia is going to be Team Hawk and Todak. Cambodia is going to be Burn X Flash with Coach Zico and Zico, my bad. Singapore is going to be RSG Singapore. Turkey is going to be Incendio Supremacy. And in the Mekong qualifiers, it's MDH Esports. So those are all the teams. I'm just mentioning it, quick firing it. So if you guys just want that information, you guys should be happy. Now I'm going to go a little bit in depth for the teams, for the regions as well, in case you guys want to know a little bit of backstory or just the story in general, their power standings right now, in my opinion, right? For Myanmar, I thought for a long time, well, before MSC and even before M2, that they've always been the underdogs. They've always been the dark horse in the tournaments, right? But at this point, I think you can't really call them a dark horse anymore. Myanmar isn't a dark horse region anymore. They are one of the favorite regions to actually perform well in the World Championship in MSC, right? So at this point, we're going to have to put them as one of the favorites as well. We can't put them as a dark horse because at this point, what does a dark horse mean, right? A lot of people don't expect them to win. They're a very underrated team. But now, I think they're properly rated. Everyone's saying they're strong. Everyone's looking up to them. Everyone thinks that they're going to be a threat in the World Championship. So I think it's only fair to give them that title. They're no longer the dark horses of M4. Next, though, we are going to be talking about MENA. Thrones Esports. Now, I don't really have a lot of data when it comes to the MENA region. Last year when I casted for the M3 World Championships, I'm going to be honest with you, GX Squad was horrible in the M3 World Championships. The way they played, it was just not good. Like it did not feel like a world-class team, right? And honestly, there is an explanation to that because GX Squad wasn't supposed to represent the MENA region. At the time, there was, the champion wasn't able to fly to Singapore for the M3 World Championship. So they had to go to the second place team. And the second place team had trouble. So they went to the third place team, which was GX Squad. And even when GX Squad flew over to M3, unfortunately, they didn't go with their main lineup. There were a few members in that team who couldn't fly as well. So they had a lot of substitutions. And it really showed. GX Squad was definitely not a good team at M3, but from Thrones Esports, I would actually say right now, if they go with their main lineup, you can see them as a team that can compete, right? I don't want to say that they're favorites because obviously they're not going to be favorites. They're going to be a very underrated team, and there's going to be very little data to go by for Thrones Esports, but I think they are going to be able to utilize that weapon a bit better than GX Squad last year. Good luck, Thrones Esports, and good luck, MENA. Next on the board, we have Malaysia, Team Hawk and Todak. Team Hawk I actually predicted to actually win as well against Todak in the restream. If you guys watched my streams and if you guys watched the previous videos, I think Team Hawk is just so solid. But Team Hawk and Todak, I think right now, honestly, a lot of people have been kind of like, ignoring Malaysia. Everybody's been like, oh yeah, Malaysia, not a strong region internationally. But I think with Team Hawk's playstyle and the way they drafted in the grand finals against Todak, they can actually be a threat in the World Championship. So they're very adaptive, Team Hawk, right? For Todak, I do want to say that they're kind of... For me, sometimes they get a little bit too creative, right? They're very multi-dimensional. They can swap their roles. They can change those heroes. They can play those crazy heroes. Like they played Minotaur mid, Phoveus mid. But it kind of feels like they're getting a bit too creative. And it kind of feels like an Aura Fire situation where they're so creative. It's now like a weakness for them, right? Because they can't play the normal heroes anymore. They can't play the standard heroes, the meta heroes. They can only play those gimmick heroes and those flashy heroes. It doesn't feel like a consistent way to actually perform, right? So for Todak, right now, Chiku needs to get the playmaking heroes and they need to actually build on the hero pool going to M4. Because if they keep this style of play, I don't think they're going to go far. Meanwhile, Team Hawk, so flexible. I love their drafts. I love the way they play the game as well. And honestly, if Team Hawk keeps this form and if they keep improving, keep on, deepening those hero pools, keep on like learning as well, they can actually be a threat for M4, guys. I'm not even joking, right? Give me a sec. I got a runny nose. But next, we are going to be talking about Cambodia's Burn X Flash. Now, personally for me, I think Cambodia has for the last year, Cambodia hasn't been too impressive. They were very impressive, see you soon, in MPLI 2021. But at M3, at MSC, I feel like Cambodia definitely did not perform to the level of the expectations that people had for this region, right? But with Burn X Flash, honestly, I do expect you can expect Cambodia to be a bit better, or just to be better in general than the previous Cambodian representatives, right? Impunity, see you soon. Burn X Flash is a better team. They are a solid team as well, very consistent, but are they going to be a massive threat? Now, that's a big question for me and for a lot of you guys. I think that Burn X Flash, even though they're going to be better than the previous Cambodian representatives, I don't think they're going to be a crazy, like, super strong team. They're definitely a dark horse, and this fits the category, right? We said that Myanmar, Falcon Esports, they don't fit in the dark horse category anymore, but Burn X Flash, definitely put them in the dark horse category. They can prove us wrong. Like, everyone's saying that they're not going to be crazy. They might be crazy, but they might also just be just pretty good in general, right? Just okay. Next, though, Singapore's RSG SG. Now, I don't know. Singapore has been kind of weird as a region, right? Because at M3, in SEA Games, they were improving. They were improving really well with mainly EVOS SG, right? It was EVOS SG and M3 that got so far into the M3 World Championship, I think top 4. And in SEA Games, they were able to actually beat Malaysia for the bronze medal. And they were able to take a game off of Blacklist International, the Seabowl team in SEA Games, right? So they were like improving steadily, and it was so impressive to watch. But in MSC, I don't know what happened. Both RSG Singapore and EVOS SG, but both of them just underperformed like heavily. I expected them to be a bit better in MSC, but yeah, it just did not happen. Singapore lost their jam. I really hope right now that RSG Singapore has that mentality now, right? Because maybe you can kind of say that with their kind of new roster in M3, I mean in MSC, my bad, with their new jungler, Bray, right? He's a very young kid. Maybe his mentality just wasn't up to the par and wasn't able to like stay composed in an international stage. And that's what I think right now. Like for Singapore, what I think is RSG Singapore is going to be a bit better than when they played in MSC. But I still can't like say that Singapore is like a massive threat in the M4 World Championships, right? So there you go. I don't think RSG Singapore is going to be a massive threat, but they're definitely going to be in that like semi dark horse category. We'll see. We'll see how they perform. For Turkey, it's Incendio Supremacy. If you guys remember at M3, it was Bedell who represented Turkey. Unfortunately, they weren't able to represent Turkey anymore. Incendio Supremacy won. And for Incendio, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't really have a lot of data about them yet. Haven't done my research for Incendio Supremacy, so I can't really say much about them. I'm expecting them to perform a bit better than Bedell last season. Remember, also Bedell had a stellar performance, even though they had a replacement. They didn't go with the full main lineup that they had, right? So Incendio, expecting them to be a bit better. Don't expect them to be a top level or a world-class team just yet, though. Mekong qualifiers, this one's a spicy one. IDNS did not make it to M4 this year. So MDH Esports are going to be the ones representing the Mekong region, which is crazy. And honestly, I also don't really have that much data on MDH Esports. The fact that they can beat IDNS, we'll see how they perform. I expect them to be a bit better as well than IDNS. I expect every team to be a bit better than they were at M3. But there you go, guys. Okay, those are my opinions on every single team that has qualified to M4 and the just information for you guys about who qualified, who has qualified so far. Well, today, by this date, 17th October 2022, right? I think we're going to move over, though, to the next topic, ladies and gentlemen, which is going to be my M4 qualified teams predictions for the other regions who haven't gotten their M4 representatives yet, right? So these are my predictions. I did a deep dive on why I think these teams will actually represent their regions. Well, I will be doing a deep dive for Brazil and NACT. But if you want to watch ID and PH, obviously just go and check out my video. There's going to be, you guys can go to my channel. MPL PH prediction and MPL ID prediction should be there if you guys want to check out my in-depth like explanation on why I think these teams from ID and PH are going to be representing M4. But I think now we're just going to talk about NACT first. My prediction for NACT, it's been my prediction since NACT started, is the Valley, right? I think in NA, it's going to be the Valley. I think they're a bit too dominant right now. Like they're really smart. They adapt according to the different teams. They have a very good like hero pool as well. They can mix stuff up. And I think we haven't seen the best of them, right? They're still hiding some strats, I think. And in the grand finals, they might actually pull that off. They might actually show the world what they have. And again, in M4. Remember, in NACT the last NA M3 qualifiers last year, I wasn't really impressed with BTK, how they were able to win. But the fact that they were able to adapt and improve so fast right after the NA qualifiers when they flew over to Singapore, and the fact that they got top 3 was absolutely insane. And everyone respects them for it, right? That miracle run that they did at M3. I'm hoping to see a similar result from the Valley, but I think it's going to be a little bit tougher this time around with every region improving as well. The Valley is also a very new roster, right? So in terms of technically not that crazy new, honestly. Like the Basic is the only new addition to the squad. They had Victor last time, but Fried Chicken is also role swapped back to XP lane, and Basic is in gold. But it's still Shark, Mobazane, base. It's still Shark, Mobazane, Fried Chicken, right? And Mage, Hoon. There you go. So there's Hoon and Basic, 2 additions to the Valley. Let's see how they do. Honestly, I think it's gonna be very tough to do what they did back at M3. But we'll see. Maybe they'll surprise us all again. The Valley's definitely going to be in that dark horse category as well, though, because you cannot disregard their M3 performance. The way they perform in international tournaments with nothing to lose. That mentality, right? Next, though, Brazil. I think this one, I don't really need to explain it in depth. It's going to be RQ Kira for me, my prediction. They've just been dominating. They've just torn through every team in Brazil. 12-0, guys. In the regular season, they did not drop a single match. Did they drop games? Yes, but they did not drop a single match. And that just shows how consistent this team really is. The big question for me, though, is Brazil... Like, are the rest of the teams in Brazil weak? Or is RQ Akira that good, right? that's the big question that I have right here. And we'll definitely get that answer at M4 when they, if they qualify for M4. I'm very curious to see how this roster will play, because we saw some brilliance, right? Glimpses of brilliance from this team, even though back in M3 it wasn't RQ Akira, it was Cade with Louise, etc. They were really good, and I think they are going to be better definitely than last year. But I just want to see how they perform against the other teams here at M4, right? And then here you go, just a quick fire prediction for ID and PH. If you guys want to hear the in-depth, in-depth explanation on why I think these teams will be representing ID and PH, you guys can go and watch the video, ID and PH predictions on my channel. But for ID, I predicted BTR and Onyx to represent Indonesia for M4, and for PH, I predicted Echo and Omega to actually go and represent PH at M4, right? So there you have it, guys. Okay, those are my predictions here for the World Championships, for the teams who are going to qualify for the World Championships. Now, while we're on the point of predictions, though, guys, okay, it's so weird that I have to explain this for some of you people. Some of you, some of you idiots. Do you know what a prediction means? I'm not saying all of you guys are idiots, obviously. Most of you guys are good. Most of you guys are smart. You guys understand what a prediction means, and you just tell me like if you agree or you disagree with the predictions. That's completely fine. We can disagree on some things, but there's a lot of people in the comment section of every prediction video, not just mine, every prediction video, just shit talking, the racist remarks. There's just crazy toxicness, which is stupid, right? Like, it's a prediction. If you don't agree, sure, go ahead and tell me what you think, who you think is gonna win. That's it. It's that simple. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why are you being racist? Why are you like talking shit? It's a prediction. A prediction isn't a fact. Like, it's not. It's so dumb. I don't even know how to explain it, but yeah, stay off the internet if you like. Oh, okay. Anyways, I think it's perfect timing for us to like swap on over to this topic, because this one also grinds my gears. Like, it really does, dude. This is such a dumb thing that happened recently, and I'm just so baffled by it. It's so stupid, guys. The next topic we have is fan-based toxicness, okay? And I think it's gone to a whole new level where it's just, oh my god, okay? So there are fake quotes going around, like fake, you know those pictures, right? Like a picture of a player and then the quote on the side, etc. There's usually a source in it, but in this case, there is no source at all, and there's a fake one for Venus, right? There's a fake quote of Venus, say like, and I think in the picture it says that, well, it quotes Venus saying something that he didn't say, but it quotes him saying that Venus basically said that Indo teams are weak. They should just they should just walk out of the tournament if they qualify, because we're gonna beat them anyways. And again, he never said anything. He never said this. It's just a stupid. I don't even want to call them fans. I don't even want to call these people fans, right? Because they're just idiots. They're stupid. They're idiots. Yeah, and what's crazy is, sure, you can make those kind of things, right? I mean, whatever. You can do it as a joke. You can do it whatever. People making those, it's not a new thing. A lot of people in the internet, since the beginning of the internet, have been making those kind of like stupid news thingamajiggies and like the fake quotes, right? Just don't believe him if you read. Dude, if you believe everything you see on the internet, you shouldn't be on the internet. I don't know what the heck you're doing. These people actually believed the quote and they just started hating. What's going on? What are we living in the Stone Ages? I'm so baffled, dude. Like, was the internet invented yesterday? What's going on? This has been, oh my god, jeez, man. I have no words. I am literally so confused. I'm not even mad. I'm just confused. I am just confused. Like, how are you believing this? Oh my god. Get a brain transplant, you idiots. Jeez. What the heck? What? How do you believe fake? Don't believe everything you see on the internet, guys. Come on. Be smart. It's so dumb. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. It's just very triggering for me because it's something that should not happen. Right? I mean, how many times have you seen on the news that an actor has passed away, even though he hasn't? It's just a hoax spread in the internet. Come on, man. What are we, what world? I'm done. All right, we're moving to the next topic. Don't listen to fake news, okay? And don't categorize a fan base based on these stupid idiots, okay? Don't categorize an entire fan base, an entire nation based on these idiots. A lot of people as well. This just shows the toxicity that happens everywhere, right? There are dumb people everywhere. There are toxic people everywhere. So just ignore them, firstly. They're stupid. They're idiots. I don't know what they're doing on the internet. I don't even know how they have internet at this point. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. All right, move on. Let's move on. It's so dumb. I don't even want to talk about it because it just grinds my gears. Next topic. Okay, this is a good topic. Okay, M4 venue is going to be in Istora Senayan. This is a great move, I think, by Moonton. They've revealed it in the MLBB mail. So if you guys opened up MLBB recently, you should actually have like a mail sent to you about the M4 venue. And they're doing this very early right here, like in October, even though the event's going to be in January, because they're going to sell the early bird tickets, which you guys can also buy. Early bird tickets, cheaper tickets for the M4 World Championships. Go ahead if you guys want to watch M4. Obviously, support your teams, even though you live in a different country. And I will also be doing a video on, where to stay at M4 if you guys are going to be coming over, for the international viewers, since there are a lot of international viewers here. Much love for you guys. I appreciate you guys so much, everywhere, from anywhere. Philippines, India, there's so many people who watch me from just out of Indonesia, and I appreciate all of you guys. And even for the people watching in Indonesia, out of Jakarta, this can help you out, right? In terms of where to stay, in terms of the budget range as well. We're going to be talking about that in a separate video. It should be uploaded next month so that you guys, so it's in November, it's a bit closer to the date, so you guys can actually plan your visit, a bit better, right? That's going to be coming up. But just as information for you guys, Istora Senayan has a 7,000, the capacity that I searched up on Google says 7,000 people, 7,191 I think was the exact number. But yeah, the capacity of the stadium is going to be massive, 7,000 people. And it's an indoor stadium, which is amazing because I think esports tournaments fit better in indoor stadiums because of just how much tech is going on, right? If they go and book a massive, big, open football stadium, I don't know how the screens and the wires and all the crazy mumbo jumbo technology in the back is going to handle it if it rains in an open stadium. So I think this is a good move. It's a very they're basically gambling if they go for an open stadium if it rains or not, right? So it's a good move. I like Istora Senayan. I think I've seen pictures on the internet as well. It's gonna be pretty good, guys. If you guys are interested, obviously, if you guys want to watch and support your teams in Indonesia, go ahead and buy your tickets, man. I would love to meet you all as well. There's a lot of people, who've just been commenting, who've been watching me for a long time. I'd love to meet you guys. Don't be shy to ask for a picture, man. There's a lot of people who like a lot of people went to MSC when I was casting. A lot of people go to MPLID and they're too shy to ask for a picture from me. Please ask me for a picture. I would love to take a picture with you. Okay, I would love to. You can just even when I'm tired, you're like, hey Mirko, can I get a pic? Yes, I will put on a smile face. Okay, come on, just don't be shy. Okay, don't feel intimidated. We're both humans. We're chill. All right. Next though on the list here is we have this is a bit of a spicy one, ladies and gentlemen. It's about NACT. Vendetta beat Simpsons in the lower bracket finals. I think yesterday, right? Or a few days ago. Unfortunately, though, Vendetta will not be able to fly to Vegas. This is the news that I've gotten as well on YouTube and on a lot of news sources. So, Simpsons will be going to the grand finals, even though they lost against Vendetta. And it's unfortunate for Vendetta. It's unfortunate, obviously, for the viewers as well, because obviously for us, we want the teams who, Wait, what happened there? Cloudy just dropped something. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, obviously we want Fair Play to be number one. We want the team who actually won to be in the grand finals. But again, right, the teams who participate here in a qualifier for a world championship, they need to be able to fly over to Indonesia later on. They need to be able to fly over to Vegas as well for the grand finals. So Unfortunate. It's just an unfortunate situation for Vendetta. It's a good situation for Simpsons technically because they're gonna be flying either way. So good luck to Simpsons. They're gonna be meeting Valley in the grand finals in the LAN event for NACT in Las Vegas. I can't wait to watch it as well. It should be cool. It should be cool. And yeah, I just really want to see NACT the grand finals because just the hype around it, right? Being a LAN event, Las Vegas. I don't know. I'm hyped for it. I'm very hyped for it. And I can't wait for it. I also technically predicted that Simpsons will be going to the grand finals to against Team Valley. I didn't predict it. This is not from I didn't predict it like this. I predicted Simpsons to win against Vendetta. I didn't predict Simpsons to lose to Vendetta and to get to the grand finals either way because of the situation, but whatever. I guess my prediction is still correct. Valley Simpsons, I do think Valley takes that though. And yeah, that's it for NACT, and that's it for every single topic that we've discussed here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, but actually, before we end things off, this is just a fun little thing. I'm not gonna add this as a topic, but Neymar plays MLBB. He, like a few weeks ago, a week ago, he actually posted a picture, a screenshot of him using the new Exorcist Yuzong skin. He just got the Exorcist Yuzong skin. He tweeted it, and it's just so cool because I'm a football fan myself. Neymar's a real G. Hopefully you fly over to Jakarta for M4. Maybe I want to get a picture with you. But yeah, Neymar plays MLBB. Quick little fun fact there for everybody if you guys were interested or if you guys know who Neymar is. Even if you don't follow football, you should know who Neymar is. Yeah, it's just good for the game, right? I mean, especially in Brazil. If Neymar tweeted that, a lot of Brazilians are going to be playing ML. And I can't wait to see Brazil grow. That's it, though. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. Much appreciated. And you guys, starting from tomorrow, I am going to be uploading, actually. So usually during MPL, I don't upload. But starting from tomorrow, I'm going to have MPL rehearsals for playoffs. Then I'll have the MPL playoffs day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And yeah, I'm going to be vlogging every single day. And I'm going to be uploading it daily, okay? I've gone on editor to edit my videos instantly. And I will have it posted up after every day, okay? So here's the roadmap if you guys are interested to watch the vlogs, because this is going to be the first time ever that I can finally do an MPL vlog playoff or just an event vlog without having to delay it by a week because I have to edit it. I have an editor. I hired an editor. It was one of my friends. He's going to get credit as well, so go ahead and check him out when the vlog comes out. His like socials will be linked down below. And yeah, with this, it's also in Indonesia. I'll be able to like go back and forth. So after every day, I'll help him with subtitles and stuff. So vlogs will be uploaded after every day. Here's the roadmap. Tomorrow, okay, I'll give you dates as well. Tomorrow, 18th October 2022, MPL playoff rehearsals, right? I'll be recording the vlog tomorrow. Once I get home, I'll be sending that clip over to my my editor friend, and then the next day at night, I'll be uploading that. While I upload that and I schedule that for the 19th, right? I'll also have the content for the 19th, day number 1, and it'll be posted on the 20th. So the 20th content as well will be posted on the 21st, 20th, and then 21st content will be posted on the 22nd, and so on and so forth. So it's going to be a 1-day delay on the vlogs, and that's it. You guys will be able to enjoy the content even while I'm casting. It's going to be a daily uploaded vlogs. So look forward to that. And I can't wait to actually see how it performs as well, because I've never done it live. I think it should perform a bit better than my other vlogs, because the thing is the other vlogs haven't been performing that well because I uploaded like a week after the event ends because I have to fly back to Indo, etc. Right? But yeah, I think that's it. I don't know why the camera's like not focusing on me. There you go. Should be focused now. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click a like button if you like the video. Tell me what you think in the comment section about maybe any of the topics we were talking about here, and I will try my best to respond to every single comment. That's what I like to do, read comments while I'm not doing anything and respond to you guys. And obviously click the subscribe button if you like this content, if you guys are interested to watch the vlog that I'll have every single day for MPL ID as well. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, boys. Broys.